Guys, welcome to another episode.
If you're new here, we are a family that has been sailing the world for the past 10 years.
And at the moment, we are currently in El Salvador.
Today we are getting off the boat and we're going to explore some of the parts of El Salvador.
We're going to take you along to a little surf town. Alright guys, let's go get wet and get in the water and have some fun.
We also have something life-changing happen at the end, so stay tuned to see what that is. We're an Australian family that set off on an adventure of a lifetime. We hope these little videos make you smile and inspire you to chase your dreams. Subscribe to join us and our travels as we share our life on the sea. Tomorrow we're getting off the boat. We're going on an adventure. We're leaving that little cutie here. But when we get off the boat and we go on a land adventure, we have eSIMs that are super easy to put onto our phones. They have unlimited data on them. Thanks to Olafly, that's how we stay connected when we're on the land. If you would like a discount, there's a link in the description down below. Alright, we're going to keep getting ready and tomorrow we're going on a big adventure. Okay, we're getting off the boat today. Bye darling. Bye darling. Really lovely guy Jose's going to look after him while we're gone, so we're getting off the boat for 5 days. Ooh. Exciting! We hired a car for our trip, strapped on our boards and drove an hour and 30 minutes to a little place tucked in the jungle right near the ocean called El Exali. They'll be hosting us this week and we feel super privileged to be here. We're going to be here for a few days and we're going surfing, so I need to stretch out this body. I need one of these on the boat, honey, just to get a reel out of this.
I don't even know if a catamaran's going to cut that.
Oh, hey, I'll take a catamaran. Plenty more room on the net than our boat. Oh, I forgot my shirt. Catamaran's perfect. Actually, now I think about it, yeah, catamaran would be perfect. It's brekkie time, and one thing we absolutely love is having a kitchen whenever we stay off the boat.
We're going for our first surf in El Salvador.
The forecast showed swell, and we were all keen to get in the water.
If I ask you, don't hold back on me. Only better.
We are here in wet season, and that means heavy downpours of rain are not uncommon this time of year. And with that brings some runoff into the ocean, making the waves a little bit brown. It didn't bother us, and the next few days were dreamy.
Clear. Are we really happy here? There's a shadow rising on the wall. Through a bottle, I can stand up tall.
Let's go climb a volcano. Early the next morning, our driver picked us up. The drive to Santa Ana took about 2.5 hours, winding through the countryside and a few small towns along the way. Eventually we arrived at the trailhead for the Santa Ana volcano. Alright, so we got to stay behind our guide. We have a guide up here and there are deadly snakes, so she's got to walk first.
275 kilómetros en total for.
This volcano is the tallest volcano in El Salvador, about 2,381 meters high, and last erupted in 2005.
Alright, we're getting higher now. There's another volcano over this way. And yeah, it's pretty cool. The path is quite easy to follow. And we're nearly at the top, I think.
The hike takes around an hour and a half. It starts off in the forest, but as you go up, the trees clear and the views get pretty great.
Alright, here we are, top of the volcano in Santa Ana. It's super windy.
At the top, there's a bright blue crater lake sitting in the middle. It's hot, it's steamy, and it smells like sulfur, but it's definitely worth the climb.
Alright, we're on our way back down. That was very cool. You could see inside the volcano. It had a very pretty green-blue lake. And now we're going to head back and might go for an afternoon surf.
After our hike, we had a beautiful yoga class with Jen, which was a perfect way to stretch out our bodies after hiking the volcano.
I don't know what it means, but there's a smile upon your face, and I see something shimmering in your eyes. And they say if you want,
This is just what we needed to get off the boat, get some waves, and experience a different part of El Salvador.
you said you'll put down your morning guns. Would you follow me to wonders? Take my hand and walk beside me.
It's a lot for you on there, darling.
It's nice, isn't it? This week's video is being produced in this luxurious place. I feel very privileged and I'm still working. We just got back from 6 days away. We had a great time. It was really nice to get off the boat and just like go and chill, go surfing, and we climbed a volcano. We had a really, really nice time. Sometimes it's really nice to just get off the boat and go and have some land time, and it's funny how, you know, it's so easy on the land. Before we left, we had some really, really exciting news from one of our patrons, David. He wanted to buy us an outboard. For those of you who have been watching our journey, you would know that Frankenstein, our outboard that we have now, has not been the most reliable. Hence his name. He's held together by some bolts and tie wire and some string. He served us well for the amount of time that we've had him. We are so grateful. People and their generosity is just incredible. Like, even over the years of us sharing our lives on YouTube, we've had so many people help where, you know, they see us struggle, they're like, hey, I can do this for you, and we are so grateful. I get overwhelmed sometimes by people's generosity and their kindness, and like, honestly, we opened that email, it was the week after our friend had passed away. We'd had a really, really shitty couple of weeks, and we opened his email, and you know, that was such a beautiful little moment. We've had some highs and some lows lately. Shay and the kids, Christina, Billy, Florence and Ezra, I'm thinking of you daily. I love you. It's been a bit rough. And then we got this email from David, and we're so grateful. It will make such a difference in our lives. If you are going to go cruising, is having a reliable outboard and dinghy is high. It should be high on your priority, especially if you like surfing and diving, and like adventuring away from your boat is super important to have a reliable outboard and dinghy, and didn't prioritize that this time buying this boat, which we should have. You know, everything always works out in the end. Blown away by the love and support that we get. Our community is amazing. You guys are amazing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for liking our videos, commenting, sending us emails, even if it's just an email saying, you know, how much our videos have made you smile, or, you know, the amount of comments that we get of people saying that we've inspired them to go off and do, you know, live their dream. It's beautiful, and it is what makes, it is what keeps us going, as in sharing our lives with you. Sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes it's vulnerable, and it's hard to kind of share the things that aren't always great. We always want to just be positive and uplifting, and I do love sharing all of that stuff, but reality is life's not like that all the time. So Lee and Taj have gone over to the shop.
So Taj and I are walking down here, right down sort of behind us, back up there where we've come from is the creek. So we've got about, I don't know, 200 metres to figure out how to get our new outboard down to our tender. It's the little local marine shop here. It's time for the new engine, guys. It's time for the new 4-stroke 15 horsepower motor. That's the one we're getting, but that's the long shaft. So this is our transport. Taj and I don't have to walk it down, so they're going to cut it down. Perfecto. Alright, so Taj and I didn't have to carry it down. This is good, they got a little quad. That's how we're getting our new motor down to the boat. We're not going to put it on right now because the old motor's still on the boat. And I want to read the manual and do the break-in period properly, the startup process properly for the first start, and go over all that, guys, and yeah, do it right, because it's a new motor. It deserves a bit of love from the get-go.
Jose and his dad actually looked after Morotai while we were away, and they polished all our stainless steel, and they've just looked after our boat, and we appreciate that greatly. And so yeah, we're going to give them Frankenstein. They'll be able to hopefully get some more life out of him. Lee's got it going pretty well at the moment, so yeah, hopefully it lasts them a bit longer. Our news right now, a little bit emotional, didn't expect that. Come and see El Salvador. The people here are beautiful. It's a really cool place. If you like surfing, there's great surf, and there's volcanoes, there's like coffee plantations and waterfalls and hot springs. We haven't done everything yet, but we are planning on doing a few more of those things before we leave. The accommodation that we just stayed at was absolutely beautiful. It was like a little apartment. We had our own kitchen, we could make our own food. It was perfect. It was everything that we always want when we go and stay somewhere. So yeah, if you do come and you're looking for accommodation, El Ixali is great if you like surfing. It's not far from a lot of things, so it's about an hour and a half, 2 hours depending on traffic from here where the boats are. Home. Morotai's great. Morotai's really quiet, which is odd because you guys know how loud he is. You can hear him all the way in the background all the time. He's like row, 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 row. He's been super quiet, which is a little bit weird. But he's happy. He snuggled with us last night, and he obviously just missed us. But like I said, Jose and his dad have been here and looked after him while we're gone and took good care of him, make sure he had food and water. Super grateful for that, and hopefully the boys will be back with the new outboard soon. Oh, here they are! Look at that! What are you going there?
The new outboard, it's a 15 horsepower 4-stroke, it's laying on its side, there's no oil in it yet, hasn't even had oil pit in it. The box was probably as big as our boat, so we gently placed it in here for now. Little beast, can't wait to get that going. I'm going to take this one ashore. A couple of the local, well, a local family's going to put it on their punga. So they don't have a motor at the moment for their punga, so we've donated that. Old Frankenstein had a few issues there, which we've ironed out. But for now, I'll go and take this motor ashore and get it off, put the new motor on, put the new oil in, and then follow the run-in procedure.
And Lee was like a little kid with a new toy. He got into the dinghy and I didn't see him for hours. He got his fishing rod, and what were you doing?
I just thought I'd get the run-in process done and dusted, the sequence of revs and running the motor at lower revs and higher revs and then accelerating. So I just pretty much followed the book on what it said, and It's a couple of hours of running around, so I thought I'd take a ride and...
You didn't come back with any fish though?
I didn't get any fish.
Someone
so
had to do it?
Instead of having stop-start and where are we up to with the break-in period, I pretty much just burned around town here for a while and got it all sorted. We just want to say a massive thank you to David that made that possible with the new Merc, because it's just so important in what we do to have a reliable motor. So yeah, it's a huge improvement on the boat.
Definitely changed our life. Anyway, you're going to see plenty of it, and we're going to explore a lot more places because we have it now. So
alright guys, well that wraps up another episode. Thanks for tuning in.
join us next week as we are again off the boat and exploring a different part of El Salvador.
Like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.
Alright, bye.
Bye.